Hi, hello, and good evening. It is MONWON Monday here on Jury Duty, and we are super excited to share with you that we are doing Big Brother Canada 10 for the first time ever. Jury Duty is going international. Let's go into it. I don't know. I'm way too excited. I can't tell you how good it feels to be gathered together on this MONWON Monday to discuss our
we can't do MONWON
chat.
Monday.
It's always anytime we are coming to you live on a Monday. It's MONWON Monday, okay? It's definitely a twist.
I have to side with Kyle on this.
I'm sorry. It will always be MONWON Monday. Thank you, Celebrity Big Brother 3, for giving us that. You didn't give us much else, but at least we got MONWON. So in the spirit of MONWON, we're talking BB Can tonight.
Yeah.
We've got 16 fresh new house guests to discuss, and I'm really excited to do so.
Yeah.
Why don't we go in alphabetical order?
Okay. Sure.
Here we are. We're starting with Miss Betty Yersaw. Age 31. Her little tagline is Betty may be kind and free-spirited, but watch out for her feisty side in the BB Can house. I have no thoughts. She looks fine. Whatever. I did watch her video. Nothing earth-shattering. I didn't watch all of it.
I laughed at B Money. Did you like that part?
Yeah. Her two alter egos.
She's ready to party. B Money comes out, and I think she said, "But if what was the if
Business B was the other one?
Yeah, Business B." She goes, if Business B doesn't get to work, then B Money is broke. So.
Which already said that's 3. So we have regular Betty, we got B Money, and Business B. I'm exhausted.
I mean, she seems like she's not easily intimidated, so I don't think that she'll have any problem kind of holding her own with a lot of the other characters that we're gonna get into.
Yeah, she called herself a no shit kind of person.
Oh wait, speaking of which, did you guys take any heed to what I had said? I had said to them all in the group chat, I said, please be prepared to discuss your favorite female for winner, your favorite male for winner, and who's giving you first boot energy, to which I got no response.
I didn't know that you.
Are you guys down? Are we doing it?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh okay.
I thought it was just understood. This is what we're doing.
Right.
Oh, nobody said a word. Certainly wasn't understood to me. So Betty, is she giving us any energy? Winner or first boot?
I saw your message, but after work there were a bunch of messages, so I just responded to all of them with a hell yeah. I didn't realize that I'm sorry for not confirming.
All right, well, Betty's on the screen. What do we have to say about Betty? First boot, winner.
She kind of falls into the middle for me. I don't really see either or.
Yeah, I don't see her being either first boot or winner.
Yeah, she's not giving me much. All right. If we're done with Betty, here's Helena. Okay, Helena, her tagline says, age 27. Okay, I'm not going to talk about hometown. We don't know these places in Canada. We don't know anything. So, ready to be the friend, therapist, or whoever you need her to be, Helena plans to get the house guest to fall in love with her, but isn't afraid of being cutthroat when needed. I don't know. I feel like Helena might.
I laughed because there was like the one-on-one interviews that we were watching, but then there was also one where like everyone was like, "Oh, describe yourself in 3 words," or whatever it is, and her 3 words were walking, talking, disaster. So I like her already.
Yeah.
Okay, she sounds fun, Miss Helena.
She gives me very like Kat Dunn energy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's what I feel like we're getting with her.
Are you just conspiring against me?
That's really funny, actually. Yeah,
that's the vibe I get from her.
All right, we love it. We love it.
I liked it. She's like, listen, I know I'm basic. She goes, I am not cool, calm, or collected. And she was like, I have not done any physical activity in 3 years.
Yeah, so like, I will not do well at physical competitions, but I'm here for a good time.
Yeah. Oh, we stand. See, I wish I watched all of these. Yeah, I didn't have time.
I'm gonna like her, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna like her too.
Yeah,
just based on that.
like her. I think she's really funny. I think she'll have a good social game, and I think that because of that, she'll probably hang around for a while.
Nice. Yeah. All right. And her early bae. I'm not calling it early female bae. Herman. I'm sorry, I was actually not prepared. I did not click anything for him. I did not have his bio. He's 29. Okay. Funny, magnetic, and one of a kind. Herman knows how to light up a room. His promise to stand by his morals and never quit will take him to the top.
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess we're going to find out.
I want to like him, but one of the first things that I learned about him is that he's a car salesman, which just gives me a very specific vibe that I don't think I'm going to enjoy.
Right, but does he give us like car salesman vibe? Like, because what we know as Americans, maybe Canadian car salesmen aren't so predatory and gross. Maybe they're way less seedy.
He himself said that he has like a big ego, and that's like the impression that I got from this video. I felt like in his intro video more than the others that I watched, he seemed to be just like so full of himself to me. And like maybe he was just trying to be like confident and like, you know.
But he was very much like, everyone in the house is gonna fall in love with me because I have a great personality.
Nothing.
I'll be the judge of that.
So quickly.
He also said he said he was like, I'm in the top 5 best car salesmen in Canada, and he can sell anyone a story. So I don't know. He's just kind of like I don't know.
I don't know how I feel.
We'll see though. We'll see.
I laid out these categories and I did not have a pick for first boot energy.
Yeah. Well, this is mine.
He's not mine. He's not mine.
He's not yours.
Mine's coming.
I will say that this is mine. This is my first boot energy person. But it's based off of like a less than 2 minute video. So who knows? But
that's why we're here today. Yeah. All we have is 2 minutes. We don't know these people. They're strangers to us. That's what we're doing, and that's what the rest of the country is doing. That's what the rest of the world is doing. Okay. All right. So up next, JC Lynn. Yeah. JC Lynn. I didn't have her clicked either. She's 24. She's 24. Freshly drinking. An undercover comp beast, JC Lynn will reveal her athletic side when the time is right. And if it works for her game, a showmance could be in the cards. Well, I don't know. I don't really like that.
I kind
of liked her based on her videos and stuff. I really liked her.
The video. I just didn't like the tagline. I don't want
this is my power.
She's one of. You're gonna say what I'm gonna say.
This is my early pick for my favorite woman.
Ooh,
yeah. I said the same thing.
All right, so tell me why. There
are a number of reasons here. I thought she had
Let's hear it.
Thought she had a great personality. She seemed very sweet. She's a social media manager. That's her job. So I think that
she knows how to work people.
Right. She knows how to work people. I think she'll have a good social game, but I also think that like she might be more in tune with, and obviously it's hard when you're in the house, but she might be a little bit more aware and thinking more about like, what people are going to be saying on social media and things like that. I think that could be an advantage for her. She also said in her video, she used to be a competitive figure skater. So she's an athlete. So like right there, you know, like social aspect, like her personality, and just being like a physical threat. And she has already said in her video that she wants to be like start off being sort of like an undercover comp beast and then sort of bringing it on later. So
okay,
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, JC Lynn. JC Lynn.
A lot of potential.
She was saying a lot too. She was like, I really do love attention. Like I may or may not try to like flirt my way to like the end of the game if I have to. So like she's not shy about like doing what she has to do, but she doesn't feel like the kind of person that's like, I'm gonna insert myself into like things that I like. She just feels like somebody that you would naturally want to gravitate to, and she knows how to use it to her advantage. You know what I mean?
So she feels normal.
So true.
She feels normal.
Yeah, it's so true, and I feel like it seems like she's just got a lot of different areas of the game already like on her mind. Like she's got things covered already.
All right, listen, I didn't watch all these videos. I only watched a couple. I can't wait to get to the one that I did watch because I'm really excited to talk about her. Because she's my favorite female. We're not up to her yet. I can't wait to get to her. But first, we have Jay. All right. Jay is 28 years old. He's a theater director. I know we didn't mention occupations before, but I'm mentioning his because that's of particular interest to us.
Before we continue, Jay did say in that video that their pronouns are they, them. I do just want to, before we continue.
Oh, thank you for correcting us.
Yes.
All right. So Jay, they are 28. Jay has no problem commanding a room and taking charge. This exuberant theater director will use their leadership skills and acting chops to play the lead role in the house. Lead role. But okay. All right. We're sorry, Jay. I didn't watch your video. I knew nothing of you.
Yeah. Well,
no
right off
intended.
right off the bat for me, already rooting for them just based on the theater connection. I think we can all agree on that.
Right. And honestly, loving this top with the hearts, very Valentine's, very cute. Yeah, we like them.
Yeah.
I think Jay is gonna give good TV, good DRs energy. Like they're just gonna be like fun and like a very like Carson vibes of like I'm a bold personality and you're gonna get what you get,
Very entertaining, very fun.
And not only is Jay involved in theater, but Jay does pole dancing, which is a very, very difficult very difficult thing. And I think that they could be a huge threat physically, in some of the competitions and stuff. But yeah, I think they're gonna have a great social game also,
Well, to take another tack. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a threat physically, but that also means they probably have like really tight thighs. So I can't wait to see what else is going on, Jay. We'll be watching. Can't wait for your first comp. So stupid, except I'm not kidding. I'll be looking. Next is Jessica. Okay. Jessica, 35, visual artist. This eccentric visual artist and super fan, which already makes me stand that. We have somebody here who really knows the game, right?
Yep.
Super fan who will slip under the radar by playing a cool, calm, and collected social game, which is the opposite of who do we say? Was it Helena? Who said she is not cool, calm, and collected.
Right.
I just really find that this is the polar opposite, Miss Jessica. But underneath it all, Jessica has a master plan to outwit the competition and claim the crown. Did we watch Jessica's video?
Yes.
What do we think?
She looks very talented.
Jessica.
Yeah, she looks very talented. We have to see some of the artwork. No, I just wanted to say we got to see some of her artwork, and it was awesome. She seems very, very talented.
Okay.
But sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
No, we're excited. We're excited. We're international.
One of the other things that I really like about Jessica in one of the videos that I was watching was saying, it's hard to come in and say what my game plan is going to be because this game, you literally don't know what you're walking into. So I think rather than telling what my strategy is going to be, my strategy is just be able to be flexible and adaptable because I have to be able to just take whatever is thrown at me, which usually I feel like we see people come in and be like, I'm going to do this, and they can't necessarily pivot when things don't go the way that they need it to.
Yep.
So the fact that Jessica is already thinking that way makes me feel really good.
Yeah, it also makes me realize that absolutely it proves to us that she is a super fan, and she knows that whatever she says now is probably not going to apply once she gets in there. Yes, that's what we always say. Oh, I always said that I was going to play a cutthroat game, but emotions. Like at least she understands before she even got in there that it's not going to be whatever she thinks it is.
Right.
And that makes me excited. Yeah. She's smart.
Yeah. She flat out said, I'm not a physical threat. I'm going to have to win this game through mental comps and good social gameplay. You know, she flat out said it in her video. So
we love a bitch who knows herself. Yeah. Right? Come on now. All right. So with that.
I like her.
You like her? Have we passed anyone? Who else gave us first boot? Nobody. We haven't gotten
first boot. I haven't hit mine yet.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Jessica was another one that was up there on my like could win it all list though.
Okay. All right. See, mine are not based on anything real. I'm so embarrassed by my picks. Don't let me steamroll over your stuff, by the way. I'm just moving on because we're moving on. If it's your favorite female, your favorite male, or your first boot, just say so.
Well,
all right. I don't want to skip anyone.
I think we're going in I think I have the right order that we're going in, and if I am right, then that would be my favorite for the male.
I would hope you're in the right order because, like I told you, we're going alphabetical. We chatted for 30 minutes before this whole thing. Like the most prepared. This is the most prepared we've been for any stream, and it was the one that we did not announce. So here we are with Josh.
Yeah.
Josh is 28. He is a. I don't know what this word is.
Pediatric resident.
Pediatrician.
All right. Yeah. All right. This is spelled different than a regular pediatric. Okay? Don't do this. Don't do this. You know, that's why I was stumped. Okay. All right. I've had vodka and weed tonight. I'm looking at this and I don't know what these Canadians are doing. I don't know what this word is, but I see in his grayed out thumbnail that he does have like scrubs on. So he's at least somewhat medical. But his little bio reads, with 11 siblings, Josh knows a thing or two about sharing a house with many personalities. He will have no problem being a team player and creating strong alliances until he needs to break off all ties and fly solo to the end. Josh Nash, what do we think?
I think that he is actually my favorite right now.
Me too.
He's your favorite, huh?
And
based on what? What did you hear?
So
why do you think it?
Wait, so Gina, we agree on the...
We're very on the same page, yeah.
Yeah, our top male and our top female.
Yeah.
JC for the women and Josh for the men. Gina and I both agree. Wow. That's wild.
Josh more so. I think Josh has like big winner energy.
Yeah, I just got such a good vibe.
Based on what? What did he say? What happened?
So first of all, 11 siblings. My God. Like that, you know, I grew up as one of 6 and I thought that was a crazy house. So like, you know, 11 siblings, that's a lot of people. And you know, he's lived in a house with a lot of people, you know, a crowded house that's chaotic. That's going to be an advantage for him going into this house. And I just really loved his story, like the fact that he wanted to be a pediatrician because he wanted to help kids, because you know, him and his siblings had a tough childhood. You know, they grew up in poverty, and then like his whole story, like his family seems awesome and amazing. Like his mom, he was saying, just started her first year in medical school. So like, it's almost like she's following in his footsteps. You know, it was just such a cool story. And like, they would both be working in the medical field. And I thought he was really, really great. And, you know, he's definitely somebody that's in shape, that could be a good physical threat. He seemed like he had such a great personality. I don't know, Gina, you can probably speak to that
bless
too.
You.
I mean, God bless you. He just seemed like such a great guy. I don't know. What did you think?
He did everything that you said. I also agree with, but it also kind of stuck out to me that he was like, going into the house, what I want to do is like just rely on his personality, I guess, but also he wants to be like the silent leader that's not necessarily making the big moves, but kind of like influencing things behind the scenes, which I think is smart. But the moment that he came up in his promo interview, I was like, oh, I was magnetized to his personality. So I see him being a very easy to get along with, likable person that's going to take him far, and he's smart and strong.
Yeah,
in terms of competitions.
Definitely.
Whoa,
I agree.
Okay. All right. Listen,
Kyle, you gotta watch the interviews, man.
Yeah, no, I know I do. Listen, I was busy redoing the theme. I was
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
busy
kidding. I'm
redoing a
just
lot
kidding.
of
It was a
things
joke. I'm
only
kidding.
because like I wasn't really sure the VPN was going to come through. I wasn't really sure that all these things were happening, so I didn't want to work too hard on something that wasn't happening. But then once it became clear that it was, it's like, oh, I got to scramble now. So yeah, so I'm behind. I'm gonna watch all these things, and on the next MONWON Monday, I'll follow up. MONWON. There it is. That needs to be my new text sound. You don't hate it. You love it. You're here for it. You can't wait for the next time it happens. And you'll get it a whole lot more. Don't you worry. Don't you fret. So Josh is giving us male winner energy, huh?
Yeah.
Josh Nash.
1,000%.
All right. I guess that's the official jury duty pick. Because it doesn't matter what I vote for at this point. That's it. That's it. You got 2 out of 3. I already lost. Josh is the jury duty pick. Well, for the male winner of BB Can 10.
I guess that would mean JC is the pick for the women.
Right? Oh, you both agreed on that one too? That was a hard agree? Damn.
I was torn between her and Jessica, but yeah.
I had no say. That's fine. That's okay.
You told us to come prepared, and we did. All right.
I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. And now, if they crash and burn, I get to say I had nothing to do with it.
We'll just be the only 2 idiots. Like, sorry.
Yes, yeah, that's great.
And I bet at least one of them will. So.
Well, because odds are not in your favor. I mean, like out of 16. I mean, obviously, I mean, like, you know. I can't really like fault you for that if it doesn't work out. I mean, like 2 out of 16, odds are they won't make it. Like, I mean, it's not your fault. I'll tell you who else won't make it is Kevin. I don't know.
That is my first boot pick.
Oh, yes. This is your first boot pick. Yep.
I also wrote first boot energy next to him too.
Oh damn. Yo, I love that I have no say on this. I like that I'm not actually involved because then I get to just rip on y'all no matter how it goes. So Kevin is 28, sales engineer. Kevin has a diabolical plan to lie, trick, and pit the other house guests against each other, all while still making them laugh. Listen, just based on that, I even have first boot energy.
His video made me
it was awful.
I'm a live feeder and a super fan, so I know everything about everything. Nobody in this house is ever going to come in smarter than I am, and I know that I sound really cocky, and it's because I am, and I deserve it. And it's like, all right.
Hold on. I don't know. It depending on the forum, like we like the extra confidence. We do.
He literally said that he wants to play the game and wants to win by being a monster. That's what he said. He wants to be a monster. He wants to be a villain. He actually said, he said, I'm not humble. I have a very high IQ. I'm going to be the smartest person in the house. And if there's anyone else in the house that's smart, they're going to be my biggest competition. Like, he was just like, everything he said, I was like,
He also said something like, he was like, I already am coming in knowing that Canada's not going to like me, and I'm very much okay with that. That's fine. Like, he already knows that no one's going to like him.
That was the other thing. He was like, I want to get out. His purpose was to get out everybody from the house that Canada loves. So, like, not necessarily anybody that's like, he's working with a side and he's going to get out the other side. He's just going to get out the people that Canada loves. That's it.
All right. I don't know about that comment. But like, I don't know. There's something to be said for somebody who knows they're going to ruffle feathers and knows like they're not going to be a favorite. Like, this is where I feel like sometimes the line gets blurred between like us thinking that it's like real life versus like it's a game. Sometimes I go into a game like Risk, knowing that my only goal is to fuck shit up. Like, I'm not really playing to win. I'm not playing for any other reason other than just like to create chaos. And like, what if that's his purpose? What if he just wants to get in here and just like make things a little crazy? As viewers, like, isn't that kind of good? Isn't that good for us as a podcast? Looking to pick up some viewers and some listeners.
No, you're
like,
right.
I don't know. Come on, Kevin. Like, give it to us.
No, you're right. Drama is good. Drama is good.
Drama is fun.
And you want players that are willing to make big moves and create drama and create chaos. But I think there's a difference between like strategically creating some drama in the house and purposely going in saying like, I'm going to be a monster, I'm going to be a villain. Like, it's just it's one thing to say like, hey, you know, I'm going to go into the house and I'm going to be loyal and this and that, but I'm not going to be afraid to shake things up if I have to. It's a difference between that and like literally going in and being like, I'm going to be a monster. I'm going to be a liar. I'm going to, you know, manipulate. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I feel like there's a difference in those things. And that's the vibe I get from him, is that like all of this is very mean spirited and not really.
Like he wasn't giving, I want to give good TV. He was giving like, I'm just going to step on people and I don't give a shit. You know?
Right. Like it's not like it wasn't a vibe of like, this is strategic and it's going to be good gameplay and it's really dramatic to watch on TV. It was like, I'm just going to do things that are like mean spirited and get people to turn on each other and hate each other. And like, it was just a really bad vibe from Mr. Kevin.
All right. Okay. Listen, I didn't watch it. I'm just playing devil's advocate. So maybe fuck Kevin. What do I know? I tell you who we're not fucking. Oh, unless it's Saturday night. Kyle Moore.
So much to say about Kyle Moore.
Okay, now let me tell you something. My namesake. All right, this is my pick to win. My pick to win. He's got my name. He's got it all. So cute, so cute. He's 23. Oof, little young. He's a podcaster. Thank goodness.
Yeah, a fellow podcaster.
A fellow podcaster. Yes. He says, move first, attack in the middle, and castle early. Kyle's approach to the game is like chess, and he plans to upend the board as soon as he enters the BB Can house. Now, for those who don't know, and I didn't, I had to do my research. Okay, because I'm new to BB Can and the world. But I saw a lot of tweets about Mr. Kyle Moore. So I did my research. I looked it up and I found the wiki page for him. All right. So apparently, when it was announced that Ethan, I don't want to mess up his last name, so I won't say it, was being dropped from BB Can 9, it was revealed that his replacement, the story is so good. Are you ready? Follow along. Yeah. It was revealed that his replacement was a man named Kyle Moore. After fans searched the internet, they discovered this Kyle Moore. All right, the one that's on BB Can that we're talking about right now, BB Can 10. But it was soon revealed that they found the wrong man, and the Kyle Moore from season 9 was a different person with the same name. Now, this Kyle discovered the show after many people started congratulating him on being cast, and his fame and podcast blew up within the Big Brother Twitter community because of it, even getting the nickname The Real Kyle Moore, with the other Kyle, the one that was on BB Can 9, being named Fake Kyle Moore or Kyle 2. No. Real Kyle became a fan of the show himself once the misunderstanding cleared up, even stating his intentions to apply for season 10 the following year, if he was able to, which he did quite successfully. And that is why he appears before us today.
Wow.
So here is my concern with Kyle Moore.
No. Is he giving you
FB? No. Here's the issue. Everything that I read about him, watched about him, all of his interviews, whatever, I really genuinely liked. I like him a lot.
Thank goodness.
However, what I foresee to be a problem for him,
tell us,
because he blew up so much last season, and he's known as this fan favorite, and he's known for being this guy that wants to come into the house. Now his whole he got like fame. Everyone's gonna, all the fans are gonna know who he is already.
Damn.
Yeah.
So he's not really going to be able to play, like, he's not going to be able to, like, lie about himself or change things about his personality or his vibe. Everybody already knows who he is, and they know that that Canada loves him already. I forgot what show we were talking about.
Or can I offer a counter argument? Like, it's also possible that people just like, all right, so you remember Jason from BBOTT US.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have to really say US because nobody else tried it. I don't know why. All other countries are missing out. It was a great concept. You should try it. Jason from BBOTT, he was a fan favorite, and a lot of people wanted to align themselves with him because of that, because they knew of America's involvement in this season, so they wanted to align themselves with him. So BB Can is definitely all right. I'm only 1.5 seasons in, but Canada has way more of an influence in that game than America. Yes, than America than America does. All right, Canada doesn't get BB Bucks and this crap. All right, they get to pick like veto people. They get to pick a veto.
Oh,
like
wow.
remove someone. Yeah, Canada doesn't play games. Canada is in it to play. All right.
We always say that every other country does our shows better than us.
Yeah, except that Big Brother actually is not an American show.
Well, right.
It is. But, it isn't. And we didn't do it as well, even though we're told to believe that America's great. And maybe it's not terrible, but we don't do reality TV the best. That's for damn sure. I'm not going to get into anything else. And we could if you want to DM me. but that's not what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about reality TV. We're talking about Big Brother. We messed up. We messed up. All right. The Canadians are definitely doing it better. Canada has way more of a say. In BB Can 1, they had the head of household, right? This is just one particular eviction cycle. They had the head of household. They played veto. Then during the live eviction, they were like, hey, by the way, since last night, Canada's been voting. One of you guys have already been taken off the block.
Oh, wow.
And then the HOH they didn't even know this was happening, right? So it's not even like they already thought, oh, if someone comes down, this is what I would do. Like, it just happened. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, Canada's been voting. This person's out, so figure it out. Like, we're just going to go to commercial, but figure it out. Like, it's just crazy because they treat it so much more like a true game. As if you rolled a 4 up, you got a bad luck space. Like, that's very much how this game feels. It's so much more fun.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious.
It's way more unpredictable. It's way more unpredictable. I feel like that's what we get in our version, the American version of Big Brother. Is I feel like there's just we all love the game, we all love the show, but like it just feels to me, and you can tell me if you agree or not. It just feels like there's way more episodes than I would like that we go into it. We know exactly what's going to happen already.
Yep.
And maybe there are some maybe there are some entertaining moments along the way, little arguments or little dramatic little things like that, but a lot of times,
as far as the actual game, I'm usually able to predict what is going on, and I should.
Whereas with BB Can, from what I've seen, it's just like there's way more unexpected twists and turns and things happen in that version.
Yes.
So.
And I say all that to say that's why I wonder about somebody like this Kyle Moore, who does, everyone knows that he has this online presence. I wonder if that will work for him. Because they'll know that Canada is on his side. They might vote for him to get some advantages. This is somebody you might want to link up with. So, I mean, he's my favorite to win, but obviously now my selections do not matter because you guys have completely synced up. So
no, I mean, no, they still need to be recorded because if he wins,
of course I'll discuss it. I mean, I'll discuss it, but like as far as what is reflected on the socials, I already lost.
But if he ends up winning at the end of the season, you can rub it in our faces.
Oh yeah, I get
and
the
you will.
I get the go. And I will, but again, 1 in a 16 shot. I probably won't get it right either. So who knows?
The one other funny thing that I did like note about Kyle is there was again in one of like the other interviews that they were doing, everybody was being asked like, what are your thoughts on showmances? And he was so like, no, Absolutely not. No showmances ever. I don't care if the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life walks in that house. I will never get in a showmance. And I said, oh, so he's 1,000% going to get in a showmance.
Oh, absolutely. This is exactly how that's going to go, and it's going to ruin his game. He'll be out before jury.
It is funny too, because I made a note of everybody who said that they were open to a showmance, and it felt like there were a lot of people that said they were open to a showmance.
Most of them, I would say, yeah.
Good for them. Good for them. You know what? It's been a pandemic. Of course they're looking for love.
Yeah.
If I'm not going to win the money, I might as well cuddle.
Yeah.
I'm not going home a loser. Here's Marty. He's 43. He's a fraud investigator. Okay?
Yeah.
Martin is a cool dad and a nice guy. But don't let him fool you. As a fraud investigator, he'll be able to sniff out the liars in the house.
I like Marty.
You like Marty?
I think so. He's the oldest in the house, right? I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a really
I would say probably.
Seems like a very nice guy. He's a dad. Seems like a family man. He's a hockey coach. Also, which I like. He called himself. He said, I know I'm a big dork. We love. He just seems like he's a good guy.
I like him a lot. Yeah.
He said that as a fraud investigator, it makes him good at reading people. He also claims that he's more fit than he looks. And he also
he's putting himself down.
Yeah, and he also said that he is a big fan of the show and has watched every season.
Oh, nice.
And one other thing that he said, he's the first Acadian to be on BB Can.
What's an Acadian?
The first Acadian. Acadians are the descendants of the French who settled in Acadia, which is like on the eastern shore, like the maritime provinces of Canada, like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. And they settled there in the 17th and 18th centuries. And he's the first Acadian to compete on BB Can.
All right. Yeah. Well, welcome to the arena, Marty.
Marty was another one that I was like, I wonder how BB Can differs from US, because I feel like we've seen so many times in our own seasons that when there is an older member of the house, they do kind of naturally become like the ostracized person and end up like being targeted fairly early. And I really enjoy Marty a lot, so I'm interested and also very nervous to see what the dynamic is in a Canadian season, because I don't know if that's the same kind of a vibe.
Yeah. He also like it's funny because he's the oldest person, but like he doesn't seem that old. Like he's only 43. 43 is not old, and he seems like he's in pretty good shape. Like he seems like he's healthy. He's in good shape. He seems like he's pretty active. So, as being the oldest person in the house, he still seems like he can fit in pretty well with younger people, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for Marty.
Yeah.
I like him. I like his energy.
Yeah. He seems cool. I don't have any I haven't watched these videos. I haven't watched the video until we get up to summer. Okay. Summer. And that's what I'm waiting for. So that was Martin. Are we good on Martin?
Yeah.
Anything else? You like him? We're done.
Yeah.
Molina is next. Molina's 29. She's an artist. Molina lives her life with spontaneity and no rules. So watch out. This wild card will shake up the house with her dynamic personality and calculated strategy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Molina man sing.
I don't know about Molina.
And why is that? What's going on with Miss Molina?
Right off the bat, in like again the like Q&A one of like describe yourself in however many words, they asked what kind of personalities are you going to clash with, and her answer was, I clash with most personalities. And then she started, in her intro package, she went on to talk about, was she the one? Yeah, she was like
everything that annoys her.
Yeah, she was like, I haven't lived with roommates in a really long time, so I don't know how to live with other people. Here's a list of things that annoy me, and then she listed like 15 things. She went, actually, everything annoys me. And then she was She was
Maybe
talking
I
about
like
how like
her.
she is a big super fan of the show, but she also like acknowledges, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle living with all these people. I'm annoyed by everything. I'm gonna try to keep it hidden so like people don't know that I'm pissed off all the time, but I'm gonna be pissed off all the time. And I think her social game's gonna be really rough. I don't see her
know. Maybe I like
getting
her.
along with people.
She
You see her
said
on her neck. She's got this tattoo. It says "Sweet
Yeah.
Nothings." Sweet Nothings.
she said she hates most people but loves her sister.
Aww.
Yeah. She also said that
Okay, sweet
she
girl.
also said that she wants to adopt a child at
Oh,
some point in the future. Yeah.
Okay.
I think she mentioned her and her sister were adopted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
And she said that she wants to adopt a daughter at some point, and winning the money could be something that would help her to do that. So but she
That's
seems like
sweet.
she's definitely tough, she's definitely
Tough girl. Tough.
she's definitely
Again, like
definitely,
I loved her story, the pieces of her personality. I was like, this is a funny person. I would enjoy this person. But knowing what the
Yeah.
big brother dynamic is, I don't think she's gonna have a lot of friends in the house.
yeah, she's definitely rough around the edges, but like I know what I like about her too is that she's an artist. Like she was a tattoo artist. Like I feel like there's a lot of people in this cast that are very creative. There's a lot of like artists, visual artists, content creators, podcasters. Like there's a lot of very, very creative people in this on this season, it seems.
Yeah.
So
All right. Listen. Nothing you've said about Molina turns me off to her. If anything,
I'm not saying I am turned off by her. I'm saying she's gonna clash with every person in this house.
I'm actually endeared towards her.
Right.
Everything you've said really just makes me more interested in her. More so than I think most other females.
You see, I think the issue for somebody like Molina is that if whoever turns out to be the biggest jerk in this cast, if they get that first HOH and Molina doesn't like what they're doing and she decide, and because she's outspoken, she makes herself a target, you know what I mean? Like that could get her in trouble where she'd be out early because she doesn't seem like the type of person that's just going to like go along with a plan that makes no sense. Yeah.
She sounds like somebody who's going to need to I don't even think she should, based on what you've said here, I don't even think she should win the first HOH. She should just be aligned closely with the person who does. She'll probably ruffle too many feathers if she is HOH, and then she'll be like second boot. And if she doesn't like the person, like she'll probably be first boot. Because maybe she should just just be aligned with the person who wins, and like maybe she can have some say and she'll feel good and just be quiet and kind of lay low for a little bit.
I think that's what she's going to need to do.
I think she's going to be a lot of fun though. Miss Molina.
I like her. I do.
Sassy.
I do like
nothing that I say points to me not enjoying her. I don't think they will enjoy her.
Yeah. Oh well. Can't wait to see what Miss Molina does.
Yeah.
We're done with her, right? We're done. Moose.
Yeah.
Moose is next. Moose.
I like Moose.
He's a content creator.
Yeah.
Moose plans to be a gutsy player, trust his instincts, and be loyal to his alliances. His social game will put everyone under his spell. Moose.
I like Moose. I like him. I do. He seems like a nice guy.
I could go either way with him. I can't decide how I'm gonna feel just yet.
Gina is not sold.
What's
no? It's like I think he has like I enjoyed watching his intro package. I think he has a fun personality, but he also very much was like, I am the main character. Everything is about me, and I don't know if it's gonna be like fun energy or if it's gonna be like douchey energy. You know what I mean?
Okay. Gina is not like
I can't decide.
Bit. Nope. Like it.
No, he just came in and he was like, I'm the most important person in that. Like, I can't decide if it's gonna be like funny banter or if he's gonna be like awful.
Like, are you gonna be serious about it?
Yeah.
But he did say he's like he is he is gonna be gunning for the wins. He is an athlete. Like there are pieces to him that like I see he's gonna be a really good competitor in the house. I just don't know how his social game is gonna play out.
He said he's played a lot of sports, a lot of different sports over the years. He works for a sports broadcasting company as a content creator. So he's definitely, he said, because of that like sports background and being an athlete, he definitely has a competitive, edge to him. But I don't know. We'll see. I can definitely see what Gina is saying, that like people in the house, I could see him being.
I just can't decide if I'm gonna like him or not. It's too soon to tell.
Yeah. But he does have a nice story too, though. Like his parents emigrated to Canada from Libya, and like, so he comes from a family of immigrants, and it's just he seems like a nice guy to me, I think. But we'll see how he is in the house.
Okay, all right. Next up, we have Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie Patterson, 26 years old. Child and youth worker with an over-the-top personality and a winning smile. Stephanie plans to be everyone's friend and shoulder to cry on. She won't be afraid to use their secrets against them. Ooh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all, Stephanie. Ooh.
I'm not in love with Stephanie.
I don't like that tagline at all.
Okay? I don't know about her.
She said that she's going to clash the most with laid back people. She doesn't like people who are laid back and go with the flow. She only likes big personalities. She said that her strategy is to get in a showmance and ride it all the way to the end of the game. Like strategically, I want to be in a showmance, and then if something happens, then something happens. But I want to be in a showmance for the strategy piece to it.
She said she wants to distract the men. She also said, she goes, anytime she walks into a room, everyone stops and stares at her.
She's gonna be drama. She's 1,000% gonna be drama.
She also said she gets at least 5 to 6 DMs per day.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
What? Promo this here.
I think she said
for this.
I think one of the quotes that she gave was that like, you'd be surprised what a good pair of boobs, good lighting, and lip gloss does for a girl.
Oh, trash. No, thank you. Listen, I'm not even gonna watch her video when we get off of this. Okay,
no, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them.
You have to watch all of them. You have to get to know every one of them.
All right, fine. I'll report back on the next MONWON Monday. Next MONWON Monday, we'll talk about it. But like, I'm not a fan of this, Stephanie. I don't like any of that. And at least my opinion will now include whatever episodes have aired since MONWON Monday. Well, since this MONWON Monday. Since the premiere. There it is.
Oh, God.
We thank you for it. Yeah, Stephanie, she's not knocking down any trees in my book. Here's Steven. Goes by Gino. Yeah. And we'll change it in the credits if that seems to catch on in the house. But he's 28 years old. He comes to us from the fire department. That's right. He's a firefighter.
Yeah.
Gino is a self-proclaimed lover and sure to charm all the house guests. But his strong mental and physical game, inspired by his job as a firefighter, will make him unstoppable. Allegedly. That's what the bio says. What do we think?
I don't like him.
Woo! Why not?
He's giving that like gym bro frat dude energy. There's always one. There's always one, and he's the one.
Does not like hotties. If you're too hot, he doesn't hate it. The last hottie she liked was like Brett from like, what was that? BB20, BB21, whatever that was. That was the last hottie she liked. If you're too hot, Gina wants you out.
That's not what I'm saying. No, he gives me the same kind of energy as like Brent from BB23. You know, like just like that, like seedy, hot, like hot is not the problem, Kyle.
I knew it wasn't. That's why I decided.
So Steven,
no, but I get what you're saying. Steven,
he said he was afraid of the dark.
Did he?
And he
He
sleeps
did
with
say that.
Yeah, he sleeps with a nightlight. He said.
So do I.
He said that he's a yes man. He'll do anything. He'll do like bungee jumping, skydiving, whatever. And he also another person in this cast that said he was open to a showmance.
Well, of course he is. Look at him. If I looked like that, I'd be open to a showmance too. Let's see what comes my way. I mean, especially how old is he? 28? Yeah. I'm not settled down. Let's see what's going on. That's all I have for him. He doesn't really seem special to me. And mainly because I am so excited.
I know. This next one is good. I know you're excited for this one. I know you are.
This is my pick. Kyle's female selection to win the game. Only based on her sassiness. Okay.
Oh, man.
To all of our many viewers, I present to you Summer. Summer Sales. She is 25. Her occupation, let me tell you, she is fun employed. Okay, fun employed. Summer is coming to win, not to make friends. With a short temper while hangry, she is hoping to stay away from slop and keep focused on her vision of winning big. Okay. I like Summer because I did watch her video. And I watched her video because someone on Twitter tipped me off first. And Summer is on this season because somebody she doesn't like that she worked with is a super fan of Big Brother Canada. And just to stick it to him, she wanted to get on the show just to one-up him. And baby, she did it, and I would love for her to win it. Okay, because that is such a wonderful reason to be on this show. Okay. Oh, Summer Sales. Let's get it, girl. I know those purple hoops. She's everything. Come on.
I like her. I like her a lot.
But
I wrote down she's either going to be my favorite person in the house or I'm going to hate her. There is no
or
in
she's
between.
going to be so
she's either going to be the best person I've ever seen or the worst. There's no in between.
As I'm pumping her up, I'm like, I'm going to end up hating this girl.
I like her right now, but
yeah,
I to be honest, I'm
not sure.
I don't know if she is long for this game.
I don't know about it.
She's not giving me first boot. Yeah. She's not giving me first boot.
Not first.
She's giving me pre-jury.
Third.
You just said she's your winner pick.
She's my winner pick based on sass. I said that from the very beginning. Just based on sassy. I don't know.
I'm saying third boot. I'm saying third boot.
I think she's probably going to be pre-jury. I want her to take it because of her reason for being there. I just think that's very funny.
It is very funny.
Yeah,
but like right in her video, it opened up like, "Hello to all my haters and naysayers." She literally called herself. She was like, "I'm super petty." You know, she and then she was like,
"That's my name."
Yeah, she was like, I'm used to people talking shit and trying to manipulate, and I'm like, you're used to people talking shit. Like she seems to be in confrontations a lot. I feel like that might not be a good sign for her going into this house. Maybe
I know.
If she's constantly in a position where people are talking shit, maybe that's not a great sign for like how she'll do in the game. You know, on the social side of the game.
I suppose that's fair. I just like her reason for being here. That's all.
Oh yeah, I like her. I definitely.
That's really all my pick is based on the entertainment. I'm just here for the funds. Don't judge me later when she plays a bad game. I don't know anything about her. I watched 2 minutes of her. Don't judge me. I already feel like I'm getting come for, and I didn't do anything yet. Just Summer, woo, Summer.
I like her. I like her.
Thanks a lot. Gina's not conceding. Tanisha's next. She's 32, and she's a model. Okay, Tanisha is representing all the single mothers of the world with her je ne sais quoi energy. She plans to talk, laugh, and joke around to the end. Wait, that was not fair that I had to say that without knowing that was coming up. All right, like I was.
I loved it,
not
though.
prepared.
No,
It
it's
was
good.
great.
It's good.
Oh
It was
gosh,
yeah, it
I'm
was
like,
fantastic. It was fantastic.
thanks a lot. Thanks. I was really
You did
nervous.
such a great job.
When I started coming up, I was like, "Fuck."
No, you really did a great job.
Thanks.
And like the only reason I laughed was because you like really sort of like really got into it, and I was almost surprised. I was surprised at how like into it you got.
I felt like I really had to sell it because I
Yeah.
was scared to say it. You know,
Do you think you could say it again now?
only if I go into it from the beginning. Will you allow me to go from the beginning?
Sure.
Absolutely. I would love to hear it.
We have Tanisha here, age 32. She's a model. Tanisha is representing all the single mothers of the world with her je ne sais quoi energy. She plans to talk, laugh, and joke around all the way to the end.
I really appreciate your commitment.
Yeah.
Commit to the bit, baby.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
That was
And
really
that's
great.
Tanisha. I don't know. I don't think she's long for this world either.
I
She's
think
giving me pre-jury energy. I
Yeah.
watched no video, nothing. I just felt like her bio was crap. And like she plans to talk, laugh, and joke around to the end.
She did say she
not
said
gonna
that
do
she was saying she clashes with drama, which makes me nervous because I feel that there's going to be a lot of dramatic people in the house. And she described herself as being very lovable and relatable. And when someone describes themselves that way, it just
They're usually
inherently
not.
feels like they're not that.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, I don't know.
I want to like her. I just
Me
can't
too.
tell yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to like her. I don't care if I like her.
No, like her intro video like gave me good vibes. I want to like her. I just don't know if she's gonna
Yeah.
be great in the house.
Yeah.
Alright.
I could see it going either way. You know, like I liked her intro video too. Like, you know, she seems like a good mom, and
Mhm.
I feel like I could see it going either way though. Like she might be one of the first out, or I could see her kind of hanging on and being like a floater and kind of making it far into the season. But
Mhm.
I don't know.
I
We'll
guess
see.
we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch these videos. I don't have much more to say other than that. I don't know.
I think it's worth it to go back and watch. I really do.
Absolutely.
But just looking at these, her little tagline here, I'm not encouraged. Tells me nothing.
Yeah. I'm excited though. I honestly like the cast. I do. I think it's a good cast overall.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun cast, and
Yeah.
I'm really excited to jump into a house with people we don't know. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is coming at a great time.
I'm very excited. Very excited to see what kind of twists we might have too, because I've seen a lot more of the American Big Brother than I have of Canadian. But what I have seen of Canadian Big Brother is they've got some great twists. They execute them very well.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see that. So, and while it was a very short and very quick Celebrity Big Brother season with Julie, I'm excited to see Arissa hosting and seeing that. So,
I like Arissa a lot.
Yeah,
I like her a lot.
Arissa is great.
I still haven't watched any of Canada at all, so even like the backlog stuff. So I'm going in totally cold.
Yeah. I finished all of season 1. I started 2. I'm up to episode 11 at this point. Really just been motoring on through. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
it's really good stuff. And for those of you who don't know, Big Brother Australia has also popped up on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
And who knows for how long? We can't trust them.
Is it only those 2?
For now. And it's only 2 seasons of Big Brother Australia. Like season 12 and I think 14. I don't even think that was
like random seasons. Weird. Okay.
Yeah, like totally random. Yeah. And it doesn't even say that it's Australia on there. This is like a woman and it just says Big Brother. I don't know what this is, but thanks for tuning in. But that's it. So when are we back? We're back next Monday. MONWON Monday. I know we had briefly discussed that. Are we leaning into that? To just discuss whatever has happened up to that point, and then we'll be with you for our regular Thursday at 9:15.
Sure.
We're in agreement.
I'm down.
Maybe we should talk about this offline. We'll actually update the socials correctly for once, because we failed on that pretty hard. But I don't have anything else for tonight, unless you guys do.
I think that's all I got.
I think that's it. Yeah.
I'm pretty satisfied. All right. So we'll be back on Monday, I would say at 9:30, to discuss whatever happened during this eviction cycle. Even if the cycle is complete, we don't even know. We have no idea. Premieres Wednesday. Okay, we're not here Wednesday. Everybody's busy but John. Love you so much. We don't want you to move forward without us. All right. So sorry about that.
You can't have fun without us. Sorry.
No, not allowed. Not allowed. Even though there's other people who could probably do this with you. No. So we'll be with you on Monday at 9:30, and then I guess the following Thursday, whatever date that is, at 9:15. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I failed. I did not prepare an end credits video. So we're getting the same celebrity one.
Sure.
But the socials information is the same. So like, subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you on Monday.